guys, it's Ascension back here again with another video, and if you watched my D23 analysis video, then some of you may already know that one of my favorite parts of the new trailer we got last month was where we got to see Sora use his Link command to summon Ariel, and I love the idea people within the community have brought up that this will allow us to potentially summon the characters from previous games. So I thought it would be cool to think of 5 characters from previous games that I would want to see appear in the Link system. And guys, I want to say that there isn't very much we know about the Link system in Kingdom Hearts 3, and this top 5 is going with a complete assumption that the Link summons are characters from previous games and not characters Sora connects with in Kingdom Hearts 3, and the baseless assumption that no other previous worlds are returning, which I do not believe is the case. However, it does open a lot more possibilities for this list, and without further ado, let's go. Okay, kicking off this list at number 5 is Jack Skellington. Not going to lie, I can't see what Halloween Town has left to offer the story. Though, I will say, I feel like it would probably look so badass in the Unreal Engine 4, and if they do give it a new original plot that is actually good, I won't complain one bit, because I love The Nightmare Before Christmas and Jack Skellington. But I do want to see him return in the game one way or another, and I couldn't think of a better way than some crazy ass summoning animation and the Pumpkin King joining us in our battles through different worlds. I think that would be pretty cool, and with how amazing Ariel's Link look, I can't even imagine how mind-blowing Jack's would end up being. This is one that I could see the development team being as creative as they have proven to be, having an absolute field day with. Next up, number 4 is going to be Tron. I love Tron in Kingdom Hearts, and while I do hope to see him again in a world, I think he would be quite brilliant used as a summon as well. Sora and Tron formed quite a friendship, and honestly, when looking back on all the worlds, I'm sure he doesn't have favorites, but you can really see how strong that bond was in Dream Drop Distance, and that was a bond that even proved to be the very first time that a Disney character's fate in Kingdom Hearts would pull on my heartstrings. Nomura, why do you do this to me? Why do you gotta make me feel in the most brutal of ways? I really hope to see Sora and Tron get a chance to reunite. I think that the link would be pretty cool. I'm sure that maybe some of the area around us will change into a grid style. Who knows? But again, looking at Ariel's Link, it is so easy to imagine a few really cool summon ideas for Tron. For my number 3 pick, I'm going to go with Tarzan. I wasn't a huge fan of the world in the first game, but I love the movie, and I really wish they would have gone on to improve the world across the different installments. But I know that due to rights and blah blah blah, that's why that never actually happened, and why my number 3 pick will never actually come true. But I still think that it would be an amazing surprise if we found out throughout the game that Square and Disney managed to get Tarzan back in the Kingdom Hearts games. Even if only through a Link command, I think it would be really cool to see him, especially since we haven't seen him since the very first game, so it'd almost be nostalgic to fans of the first game, especially the ones who got to play it around its original release. Moving on to my number 2 pick, Pooh Bear from the 100 Acre Woods, and of course, I know this is very likely to be in Kingdom Hearts 3 as it's made its way into all the mainline installments, and I don't dislike the 100 Acre Woods, nor would I be upset if it made its way back either, but I do think that like a lot of worlds that have already been in Kingdom Hearts, that it's ran its course, and if a minigame world is to appear in Kingdom Hearts 3, I definitely think it should be something new and fresh. But again, like the other characters on this list, I don't think that Pooh should be excluded from Kingdom Hearts 3, and I think he should definitely appear as a Link summon character. Over the adventures with Sora, Donald, and Goofy, one of our quests has always been to find the missing pages and to bring back Pooh's friends and his world. For the most part, this world is your average minigame, but along the way we visit each new page and meet new faces, and I was actually surprised to see how close they paired Sora and Pooh for such a short chapter in the game, and one that's technically optional. I think it's clear they definitely have a connection strong enough to where I think Sora should be able to perform a link with Pooh Bear, and it's safe to assume that not all the Link commands are going to be based around attack, and that we'd have links similar to summons like Tinkerbell for support, and I think Pooh would be a perfect choice for a support Link. Maybe he could bring health orbs out into the field, or he could have some weird attack. Either way, I don't care. I definitely think that Pooh Bear was a character worthy of my number 2 spot, so that's why he's on this list. Fight me, and we're moving on. And finally, for my number 1 pick, I'm going to go with the Genie. I think Genie is an obvious choice, especially if Agrabah doesn't end up returning. He's always became a summon of ours after leaving Agrabah, so he's joined us on 2 adventures already, and does have a clear connection to Sora. Though, it does open up the question as to whether the links are only Sora's connections with characters who are actually in the party, or could characters like Genie even still be summoned through the Link command. I think that's another interesting discussion. Let me know what you guys think about that. But anyways, Genie's always been the flashiest of the summons in Kingdom Hearts series in my opinion, and with that said, in a game that has Flashy oozing out the top, I'd love to see how magically creative a Link command with Genie would be in Kingdom Hearts 3. In Kingdom Hearts 2, he was able to use Drive Form, so maybe he could use Keyblade transformations in Kingdom Hearts 3. And that would be really cool, I think, because what we have seen with the Meow Wow summon, it doesn't look like it's just one single powerful animated attack, but it looks like we can still use these links in battle for a short amount of time. And I think it's very likely that the same thing could be said for Ariel's Link, and that the trailer just cuts away before we get to see it. But anyways guys, that is my top 5 characters that I would like to see from previous games appear as Links in Kingdom Hearts 3. And as usual guys, if our list doesn't match up, that's okay, because I definitely want to know what characters you guys would like to see appear through the Link system. So make sure you leave those comments where they go. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And as always guys, if you love watching Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy content, then make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on all of my latest videos, like these 350 awesome people right here, and I will see you next time.